keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys are crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewer, the All-Pro Chris Boswell on for the kick. And we're off from Foxborough. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They go play action. Here's May. That's incomplete on second down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be third and long.
It's now third down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long for him here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go with Johnson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, Rodgers. Throwing deep for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throw on third down. Escapes the pocket. He finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 27. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and we might even hear a few boo birds.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Now here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's a Steelers first down. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second down, Warren. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying the sneak, May. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Running the counter, Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
May now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's May. This throw is caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play action, May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Again, it's May. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, He just couldn't quite hang on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Rodgers here from the gun. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get 6 more on their early advantage.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
14, Patriots 3. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Patriots
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. They go again with Stevenson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down to Rodgers. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots going with the dime set for this 3rd down call. Throwing from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He'll get this to Henry. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
The 32-yard line.
From the 32. Hits him on the out route. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's May. He completes it in traffic. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots, 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
May off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here's May again. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and goal, Stevenson. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First down, Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying left side with Warren. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Second and 8. Roman Wilson reels it in. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. Third and a lone yard coming up.
And it's third down.
Setting him on the dive. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll come up first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Warren gets it again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a launch. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now Rodgers on third and short. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. And it's the Steelers about to receive the kick. Now Boswell on to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Here's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Again, it's May. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
That's good for a Patriots.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
May trying again here on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. May to throw it. Running a screen for Stevenson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, it's Rodgers. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
24. Patriots 10. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
6-yard line.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, it's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Now May on third and long. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Rushes here, and it's blocked! And how about that? In the end, an unorthodox but still worthy first down pickup.
Patriots 10.
There was some vulnerability right up the middle, a punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attacked. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. A fantastic block creates a great opportunity now as they're starting out first and goal.
Hey, take 26!
Rodgers here from the gun. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
158! Plant. Box it, box it, box it, box it!
To throw is Rodgers. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 5 yards. It's third down and goal.
Now Rodgers on third and goal. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
On the return, here's Gibson. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And here's a man who went for 1,000 yards last year, James Cook. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. The Colts with the lead at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Steeler first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down throw by Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and long, Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run with Johnson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Boswell able to knock it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Third quarter starts with a fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground again with Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go with Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Johnson again. And he stopped, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Rodgers set to pass. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Pressure comes, Rodgers. And the Patriots got home, they dropped him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm gonna bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st down, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Searches from the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. He's got the hook up to Moore. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to avoid having a 2nd one blocked here. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain. From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter.
And this one does not go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. Now here's Rodgers. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Patriots offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw for May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Still on the move. Coming to the line for first and 10.
First down.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a first and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Gibson here from the gun. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll manage maybe a yard, but that is enough to put him in first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. From the gun, it's May. Catch is made in close. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. May now from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake made the touchdown. Well, Brock, not the way I imagined it was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted, so a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it. And he sure did, and used that athleticism for 6.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They've got first down from the 31. Trying an inside give to Warren. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. May off the play fake. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
May trying to get here on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's May to the air. Lofts it deep right side. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On first down, Warren. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Johnson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's May on 1st and 10. Stepping up, and he's going to run. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go again with Stevenson. They're be careful on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
36-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Mario Douglas. A loss of 1.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Running a screen for Stevenson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots.
To the air on 1st down, May. We find Stevenson out of the backfield. Spins out of 1 stop. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
They send a man in motion. Quick throw completed by May. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They give on 3rd to Gibson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's got a man left. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
15 yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Patriots.
Caught quick right side. And they take him down right along the 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Patriots.
1st down, May. Shakes himself free. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They send the tight end in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Steelers' offense headed out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
258.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.